Hey guys, so today I'm coloring in a My Hero Academia drawing. It's been a while since I drew a character from My Hero, so it's kind of exciting. I went and watched the new movie. I forgot what it's called. It's like but it's the new movie and they added a new character in it. His name is Rody Soul, so I wanted to draw him. His character is super cute in terms of what his quirk is. I don't really want to reveal too much because I don't like spoiling things for people. Like typically I don't mind spoilers, but a lot of people care about it, so I don't even want to talk about it too much. But anyways, he has this cute bird named Pino and it's super cute. Um so yeah. Um Basically I went and watched the movie with my dad and then he fell asleep for most of it, so it was just me watching the whole time. I saw a lot of younger kids in the theater and to be honest, this I don't know, it doesn't feel like a kids movie with how much like graphical it was in terms of like the violence and stuff. So yeah, so I was kind of surprised that a lot of like parents they go out with their kids and they bring them to watch something like this. um but yeah, anyways, I felt like I was one of the older viewers in the audience, to be honest, besides the parents is a bit awkward, but yeah. Um, but I was super excited to actually see the movie because it's kind of rare where I live to actually have anime movies playing, and when they play, they only play in specific times and the time slots are very difficult to get tickets for to go and watch. So like to be able to watch this on screen instead of streaming it on it like to watch it in the theater instead of like streaming it online and paying for it and with for like online streaming, it was like a completely different experience. I don't know if Funimation will stream the movie because I know for Demon Slayer Mugen Train they did stream it with like no extra cost though, so I kind of like I don't know, I really like Funimation because they don't charge you extra because you're already paying for a subscription. um I know a lot of my friends have like Disney Plus and stuff like that, but when they come up with like new movies and they're streaming it, they get you to pay even more for it, like on top of your subscription fee. So it kind of bugs me. That's why I normally don't like subscribing to a lot of things. But Funimation is one of the few subscriptions that I actually like paid for. To be honest, I don't watch a lot of animes nowadays just because I'm super busy and stuff like that and balancing work and trying to do art and videos like this. It does take like a lot of my time out of the day, so I end up not watching a lot of anime. I haven't even finished Fire Force for what was already out already, so I need to finish that too. But anyways, because of that, I was kind of hesitant to subscribe to any like anime subscription, to be honest, just because I know I wouldn't be watching a lot. Funimation, I normally use it for like Demon Slayer and also My Hero Academia, so that's just the main animes I've been watching so far. I normally pay more attention to My Hero though, so yeah, I basically use a subscription fee for like one anime, but to be honest, it's kind of like I don't want to go onto like some websites like pirated websites or those free websites where you can get bombarded with ads just to watch anime because I think my friends watch it on a free website and they have ads, but the thing is like every time I tried to go on it, it started glitching, so I was like, never mind that, I'll just pay for a subscription fee from like an actual company. So yeah. Rody Soul's character is really interesting. His quirk, I know I'm not gonna mention it too much, but it's not really a big quirk, but I think it's like a super cute one if you like find out what it is, if you like watch the movie. His overall design is really cool. I think like the whole trench coat look is really nice. I don't know why. When I first saw his design, I thought he was going to be some sort of scientist or something, but he's actually not. It's kind of interesting, his whole backstory, and they kind of talk about different classes in terms of like classism in terms of like how people make livings and stuff like that. So it's interesting that they're going further into that too. I really like how they talk about politics and different villains and stuff like that. It's just a lot of detail, and I feel like the actual creator himself like did a whole bunch of research of like different things like politics, um even just like the way he was talking about Shigaraki. To be honest, it felt very like he went into depth about like mental health and stuff in that. So it's really interesting to see that like in an animated show is really going more into that rather than just doing like fantasy stuff. He adds real life real life stuff into like the show, so it's more interesting and it's relatable and people get to learn about different things. um I really like his hair. Rody's hair is super cool. I really like overall, a lot of characters that I've been drawing recently have super long hair, so it's not a surprise that I would choose to draw Rody. To be honest, the movie, there are several times, I don't know, a lot of the times when I'm watching like live action movies, it's hard for me to get like emotionally invested into something. Like, I feel like I don't feel super emotional about like watching live action stuff. I don't know. When I was just watching the show, honestly, every time I watch My Hero, it's always like emotion. It's always like emotional for me because it's like there's so many things that tie to real life, even though it's not like, even though it's like superheroes and there's certain things that aren't realistic, but the way that they tie like realistic situations into it, like it just feels like, I guess that's why it makes it so emotional and relatable rather than just like, oh, it's a fantasy story that's made up and like the situations that the characters are dealing with, like no one would ever go through that, stuff like that. There were several times where I almost cried in the movie. Um, I just want to say it. Bakugo got hurt like a whole bunch of times. To be honest, it was like really painful to see that. For me, it's like because I like most of the characters, especially, I don't know. Usually, I only like a couple main characters, but for My Hero Academia, there's so many characters where I'm like, I really like the character's personality, design, and everything about them. So literally, just seeing the characters in pain sometimes hurts, like emotionally. Um, I like how they made his aesthetic, honestly, for Rody. He's really cool. He's super smart, actually, even though he's not like what I thought he was gonna be. He's super smart. I did no research going into this. Like, I know some people go into spoilers. Like, my coworker was asking me, do you ever just go into it with like spoilers and stuff like that? Like, you search up spoilers on purpose? I'm like, typically I don't care too much about spoilers. Like if there's spoilers and it comes my way, I normally don't care. But for My Hero Academia, for some reason, there were some parts where I was just like, I don't know. Like, I had this thing where like I was like researching about Shinso, and then because I kept looking up like photos on Google for Shinso, because Google is linked to like YouTube and stuff like that, so then I got this recommendation for something that was talking about Shinso in the manga, and I didn't know when I clicked it that there would be spoilers because the manga is actually like the stuff about Shinso that they have in the manga is more like there's a lot more stuff going on already, and then when they reveal Shinso, they just currently started to reveal more about Shinso in like season 5. So having that and kind of figuring out what his quirk and his mask did kind of upset me, because I'm like, shoot, I shouldn't have clicked this by accident. But yeah, I'm gonna say some of the colors that Rody Soul has on his actual jacket and his collared shirt are more pastel colors, which I don't have in markers, to be honest, so I did my best. If you see my shadow flicking this rectangle to the left side, it's literally me scrolling and changing songs, because whenever I film, I just decide to listen to music, because like music helps me pass the time. I like multitasking a lot. I don't really like silence when I'm doing stuff. So yeah. But basically, even his coat, I colored it yellow, but it's like this tannish yellow gray color, so I ended up trying to like do a yellow color with like just gray for shading. I don't know how well I did in terms of that, to be honest, because it wasn't super close to what his actual colors are if you ever search up what Rody actually looks like. But to be honest, I thought I got close enough. His inner collared shirt too, like his collared shirt is like this baby blue color, and I didn't have that, so I chose like the lightest blue that I had. I know I have a blue that's called baby blue in my markers, and I think that's the one that I use, but it looks like kind of highlighter blue, to be honest, so it doesn't translate well to like what I wanted. Also, I finished coloring in Pinot just now when I was talking about like his trench coat and collared shirt. Um, Pinot's so cute. I don't know, man. like, like, I really like Rhodey's quirks, so I'm waiting for my friends to actually watch this movie because they haven't seen it yet, so I can't spoil anything about Rhodey to them. I don't really want to. Like, I feel like they care more about spoilers than I do, so I'm just like, okay. But I tried to avoid a lot of My Hero Academia stuff when it came to actually, like, watching YouTube and stuff like that. I think I've been watching so many Genshin things though that honestly, like for Genshin Impact, that honestly I didn't get many spoilers about the new My Hero Academia movie before I went and watched it. So to be honest, I got pretty safe on that. um Normally my whole feed is like jam packed with My Hero Academia stuff, and it's just like every single season and stuff like that. And also Funimation likes giving out clips of things, so if you watch the clips before you actually see parts of the anime, you'll be like, oh shoot, like I'm not supposed to be seeing this yet. So yeah, but I think they did release one clip, and then I clicked it because I was curious, but then I completely forgot about it because it was like a month ago or so before I watched the movie. So yeah, but overall, this character is pretty good. I think he's not actually in the manga. I think they said they added him as like a twist for the actual show itself. So if you guys are interested, I definitely recommend to go and watch it. It's really good, and the graphics are so great. So yeah, but overall, like the plot and the story, I want to say it's fairly good. So yeah, um, yeah, I don't really normally watch a lot of anime stuff in theaters, so this was a fun experience. So hope you guys enjoyed this video. Down in the description box below, I'll post all my social media there so you can see his process work. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Bye!